there! Welcome to this month's project for Craft and Create Club. This month is all about our feathery friends. This project is all about birds. We're going to do 3 projects this month. In your box, you will find your card that has all your written instructions, fun puzzles on the back, and information for you to share pictures of your projects because we definitely want to see your projects. Also in your box, this month we're highlighting another small business from Washington, the state of Washington, the Cookie Cutter Shop. In your box you're going to find a little card that has information about their website, information about them, as well as on the back there is a recipe in here for some sugar cookies. So if you make some sugar cookies with your cookie cutter, I want to see them. Send me pictures, please. Here's the cookie cutter that you get from the Cookie Cutter Shop. We're going to use this because part of our project this month is that we're making a bird seed ornament. So we're going to use this cookie cutter to make a bird seed ornament. Also in your box, you get a little mini birdhouse. This is perfect to paint, like maybe put inside your bedroom or in the house someplace. You're going to find 2 strings, two paint brushes, 1 sponge and 1 brush, 1 craft stick, 1 circle cutter, a bag that has some bird seed in it and some pectin, 4 different colors of paints, and some pieces to assemble another birdhouse that we're going to do. That's all the stuff that's in your box. Now we're going to get started. As always, before we get started, we need to prep our surfaces and get ready for our projects. So you want to cover your workspace first. So protect your workspace. Grab a couple paper towels so that you can clean your brushes, dry your brushes off. You will need some water to wash off, rinse your brushes between different colors. And then also grab a paper plate so that if you want to mix colors and really experiment with your paint, you can mix some colors and use that as a little palette. You will need 2 tablespoons of boiling water when we actually get ready to make our birdseed ornament. And as always, if you've got some adult supervision, that's always helpful. All right, to get started, we're going to work on our birdhouse that we're going to assemble. So all of your instructions on how to assemble it are in there. We're going to assemble it later, but we decided to go ahead and paint our pieces first. You can do this either way you want. You can either assemble and paint after or paint first and then assemble. Whatever you decide. We painted first. On your birdhouse, you're going to feel on the pieces of wood. One side is a little smoother than the other. So on the smooth side is the side that you want to paint on if you decide to paint first. So what we did was we did some pastel colors. So we kind of mixed, we played with some of our colors. And I encourage you to do that too. So you can mix yellow and white or yellow and red to make orange, or yellow and blue. Whatever you decide, you can go ahead and mix those colors, or you can just use the colors that we've supplied. So our last piece, we're going to make a kind of a pastel yellow. So we put a little bit of white and a little bit of yellow on our little palette area. So use your paper plate or whatever you've got. Mix it up. Then take your sponge or your brush, whatever you feel more comfortable with. Okay. All right, so that one's done. We're going to let this dry, and then while it's drying, we're going to work on another project. Next, we're going to work on our birdseed ornament. So for the ornament, you're going to get your birdseed and your pectin out of the box. You're going to need your cookie cutter, your circle cutter. We're actually going to use the box, and you'll use your string, one of your pieces of string later. This is where you're going to need to get a tablespoon, and you're going to need 3 tablespoons of water. So you're going to measure 3 tablespoons, put it in a measuring cup, Put it in the microwave for no more than 30 seconds. It will start boiling in 30 seconds. So pour that into a bowl. Then take your pectin. Pour this in there. Use your craft stick, stir it up. You want to make sure that this dissolves. Next, you're going to pour the bird seed into the mixture. Mix that up. Okay, now take the box, put your cookie cutter in the center of the box. You're going to actually use your little circle cutter now because you're going to make a hole. We want to make a hole to put the string through later. So, we're putting our bird seed inside here. You can use your craft stick to start the hole. Pack it nice and tight in there. Make sure you use all of your bird seed up. Fill it to the rim. The birds will be happy. Make sure you push it down in all the little crevices, all the corners. Pack it nice and tight. Okay. So when you're all done with this, what you're going to do is now you're going to let it sit overnight and then it will dry. Okay, so this project is done. We're going to touch it tomorrow. The next day when your pectin and birdseed has dried, it's ready to take out of the mold. So what you're going to do is you're going to very carefully kind of ease it out because it can still break, so you can very easily ease it out. I actually used a small little knife to just kind of score the edges around it and take that out. You can just use a little butter knife or even your craft stick if you'd like. So very gently. And then you're going to take and put your string right through the little straw that was in there, that little piece of that circle cutter that we put in there. Tie a little knot at the top. And then it's ready to go in the tree. Now that all of our pieces are dry to assemble our other birdhouse, we are going to go ahead and assemble. So there are a couple different designs that are in this month's boxes. So follow the instructions on your individual birdhouse so that you get it right. For this one, the back goes on first, then the sides, then put the bottom on. Push them nice and tight together. Before you put the roof on, we're actually going to put the string through. It's a little bit more difficult to do it when it's actually on the house. So stick that through first. Then add a little bit of extra paint right there. So we're going to take that off. Now if you want to add a little bit of glue to make this a little bit more sturdy, you can, but it's not necessary. Then you want to tie your string. Now if you want to go back also with your brush, like on some of the edges of ours, you can see some of that bare wood. If you want to go back with your brush and touch those little pieces up, you can do that too. But overall, it looks pretty cute. I'm excited to see what you come up with, so send me pictures. I want to see them. The last project that we're going to work on is our birdhouse. Everybody has a little bit different of a birdhouse. This one is going to look perfect in your bedroom. Put it in the kitchen next to the sink or in the living room, whatever you got. You can hang it outside if you want, but it's a nice little ornament to decorate inside too if you want. The last project that we're going to work on is our birdhouse. Everybody has a little bit different of a birdhouse. This one is going to look perfect in your bedroom. Put it in the kitchen next to the sink or in the living room, whatever you got. You can hang it outside if you want, but it's a nice little ornament to decorate inside too if you want. So for my house, I'm gonna do a little bit of a rainbow on the top, on the roof. So I'm gonna do little stripes, actually. All right, so here's our finished products. Our big piece together birdhouse that we did, our small one that we painted, our bird seed ornaments that we created. Everything's done, ready for our feathery friends. I want to see your projects, so make them pretty, send me pictures. I can't wait to see what you've done. And I also, if you make some cookies, I want to see them. So check them out and tell me how yummy they are. See you next month.